What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Lil C, man. I'm a little tired right now, so bear with me if I get to sounding stupid. But as y'all can tell by the title, you feel me? Today I'm gonna be talking about you know what I'm saying, how I quit smoking, why I quit smoking, why I needed to quit smoking, and yeah, we gonna go from there. So I've been smoking. Well, I was smoking. It started when I was about in my early teens, like 14. So no, I'm not like one of these people that be like, man, I was smoking since I was like 12, 9, 8. Boy, that's ridiculous. You feel me? So I started smoking, you know what I'm saying, with my mama, my sister's uncle, I believe. I think that was the first time I smoked. He thought I was smoking already because my mama smoked. Excuse me, y'all. Give me, I'm a little parched. Okay, Bella, do what you doing and have a seat somewhere. So, yeah, man, you feel me? Like, he thought I was already smoking, which I wasn't. I had just lied, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, in my chain. You know what I'm saying? Back then, we was smoking regulator. Or that Reggie, I got my own words on certain things. You feel me? We was just talking about that. That's another word, regulator. Mm-hmm. Smoking on that regulator, you feel me? And I'm high, I'm feeling decent. It was like nothing. Now, the second time I got high, it was like a minute from that time. And, boy, I smoked with that one dude. My aunt, she was, gay or whatever, so she had like gay friends and stuff. So we had this dude high. He was cool though, we ended up, really being cool. Like he'd call us his little nephews and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he was cool. He wasn't on no, extra stuff or none of that. Like he was cool, genuine. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? We smoked over his crib. He must have got to singing. Boy, I was laughing for the rest of the night, like couldn't non-stop. That was the first time I got high and I was just rolling all day. It was crazy, bro. My grandma like, he high, ain't he? You know what I'm saying? So boom. I used to smoke with my grandma. She was an OG, she used to roll a little joint. She'd let me tap it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, weed was a thing for a very long time. Now, I'm not here to talk about if y'all 10 views won't more story times like this, you feel me? Let me know in the comments, you feel me? I'll break it down for you, you know what I'm saying? Good weed stories. Like I got bad experiences, good experiences, So boom. I stayed with where it started changing for me with the weed was I stayed with my grandma, bro. So staying with my grandma, I'd be smoking, and she used to smoke. As I said, she smoked joint with me. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the only time she smoked with me was a joint. But cause she knew I was smoking. I'm going to my aunt crib. You know what I'm saying? Smoking with her. You feel me? Every time they flame up, I was right up. But my grandma had went through some things to where, she had to cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was hooked on oxygen. And, I'm not going to put her business all out there because we talking about weed. But, she ain't want me to go down the path that she was going on. And it's crazy because I don't know if my grandma was like praying hard or what, bro. Because when I was staying with her, that's when I started having these experiences smoking weed. So I smoke And I gotta call the ambulance because I can't breathe type jump. So that was probably like 2012. It's some type of fly right there. That was like 2012, you feel me? So, boom. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I'm having all these experiences like with my breathing. So, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But that was the first time. The second time it happened, I was at my brother's house. We was smoking good gas, you feel me? He had wood, backwood, rolling, you know, backwoods, they strong. We up here, sitting up here, hot boxing the freaking backwood. Me, him, and his auntie, I believe, we just sitting there smoking. Bro, I'm like, now anybody who smoke weed, you know, for you in a hot, concealed area for a long time smoking the wood, boy. I was high as giraffe booty on front of him. Like, got in the crib, man, I started feeling all. I'm like, oh man, I'm finna have one of them episodes again. Heart rate get to spiking up. Everything get to feeling different. Call the ambulance. My daddy on the phone like, you smoking that shit? Because that look, my phone, I had to have it on speakerphone because my phone was messed up. So the only way I could talk is if it was on speaker. And the ambulance, they right there. I ain't trying to tell them like I'm high. You know what I'm saying? And you smoking that shit? I told you stop smoking that shit. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? Never listen. So boom, fast forward. I moved to Virginia. Now boom, now this was stuff really started just. Boy, that's a whole nother video. I'm trying to get straight into the point, cause I got a story to tell, bro. But you know, just for entertainment purposes, not really trying to put my business out there like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to give y'all all the, you know what I'm saying, all the tea. But, bruh, I started having those experiences, but I wasn't going to the hospital all the time for it. So I'm smoking. And one thing that I can say is to the point that when I talk about weed, like, it don't matter how long I ain't smoked in a minute. Every time I talk about weed, my breathing, I start feeling anxious. You feel me? Like when I get in a deep conversation about it, I start feeling anxious. So, you know, boom, I'm out here smoking good gas. I'm talking about good, the best weed that I smoke, man. Like, but then I start having these experiences like when I'm trying to go to sleep. Then I'm like waking up out my sleep, like like literally, it was my oxygen was being cut off. Because if I go by the window and get some fresh air, then I start breathing again. So it was like, man, I was getting tired of having them experiences. So I go back and forth, quick, get back on. Like I remember that time we was riding, folks. And then Snoop Dogg joint came out, the Snoop the Lion joint. So we think, you know, Snoop the Lion, he on some reggae shit. So I'm thinking, you know, I'm smoking. So, you know, what do people that smoke weed, we listen to some reggae. Man, bro, remember that night before we was riding, bro, and I had to go to sleep in the car, you feel me? Bro, because my heart was feeling like, I can't even explain it. It was feeling like something was taking over me, bro. So boom, I was having these experiences. Like literally, like I said, my grandma passed. You feel me? Before she died though, she got her life together, got her life good with Christ. You feel me? Like for real, like to the point where she hated me smoking. At first she was entertaining me, passing me little joints here and there. Then before she died and she was hooked up on that oxygen, she hated me smoking, bro. So, Boom. Having these experiences, keep waking up out my sleep. It got to the point, y'all. Okay, I had to stop smoking to get my breathing back on, because it got to the point where I couldn't go outside without turning right back around and going back in the house because I couldn't breathe. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, boom, you feel me? Like, I can't even explain it. I got into getting some weed from this dude. The joint was tasting like detergent. You know, like he hid his weed in a detergent joint. You know what I'm saying? Type joint. So I smoked it like the cluck I was, from crackhead. Instead of like, bro, this shit tastes like detergent, bro. I need my money back, or I need another pack. Boom. Now I got some stories. Cause that ain't even the end of the weed stories. You feel me? Like, okay, boom. I had to start literally. This is my real life. You see this crossroad? This is it doesn't mean nothing, but it is an outward expression of my faith, bro. Because look, folks, the only way I got better, bro, is because, like I said, I couldn't go outside without running back in the house because I couldn't breathe. Like, I can only walk so far, literally. You remember that you was a witness to this. Yeah. It's not like I'm just saying this just to make a video, bro. Like, this is very important, bro. Like, the only thing that got my breathing back on point, on right hand to Jesus Christ, on me, folks. I could die right now if I'm lying. I started reading the Bible. Why? Because at the time I ain't had no job. She was working in the military, so we couldn't. You know, the way our life was set up, she was in the military. It wasn't like I was in the military, so you know, I was at the crib most of the time with the kids. You feel me? Only way that I could get my breathing back on track was reading the Bible every day. You feel me? The kids wasn't there, so I had all this time to, you know, get better. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? So, boom. I started smoking for a minute. We moved. Boom. We moved to another spot. I started drinking. I started getting back in tune with the alcohol. Wasn't living right. I wasn't living right, so, you know, I fell back into alcohol. What he said?
Can I draw? Sit down.
Anyway, you see how kids be? He got it's not. You feel me? Come on, bro. They just be wanting to say something because I'm saying something. But look, bro, we move. I say, man, I'm gonna start smoking joints. So I was smoking joints for a long time, and it was actually a better transition. So boom, I'm smoking. Now the thing that I had to quit with the weed is because of decision making. Decisions that I shouldn't make, like, you know, I was just winging it, just going along with everything, like just living life, you know, instead of like helping my wife, like us make the right decision. I'm just going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? So boom, going with the flow, it cost me a little bit. So boom, situation happened. You feel me? We went to our hometown, came back. Boom. We homeless. Boom. I'm like, folk, I ain't finna keep on smoking, bro. Boom. We get a spot, I'll start back smoking. We get another spot, I'll start back smoking. Boom. I'm smoking, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my weed, getting me ounces, smoking me a little. You know what I'm saying? I think once I started buying them ounces, I had just stopped. I mean, I was getting it from Big Boy too, so you know, that was cool, but cause I could have kept driving to him. But I started putting things into a perspective, like, you know, I want to be a parent to my children. And that's when that was one thing. But I've had divine intervention to where God intervenes in my life, literally. And that's what I wanted to talk about. That was the main point, because I couldn't do it on my own. Like, literally, like, yeah, I could stop, but like quitting. We talking about quitting. Like, I'm done. So for that to happen, you know, go ahead and move around, folks. Come on, man. You playing too much, man. For me to quit, it took divine intervention. Whole time I was listening to cause I like to say everything that I was doing, you feel me? For one, I was trying to do, you know, trying to start up social media. I was listening to Geno Jennings preaching at the time, but I always knew I had to stop smoking. You know what I'm saying? And when it came to my kids and supporting them financially, weed just wasn't, marijuana was just not in the play, bro. It's like, you want to take care of them right, you got to stop smoking. So I kept on having this vision that I had rolled me a fat joint. You know what I'm saying? Cause I get in these modes where I be like, man, I'm finna quit, man. So I'ma just smoke all my weed. You know what I'm saying? Man, I rolled a fat joint and still had some weed left. I'm like, bruh. I go in I actually had made a video. You feel me? I ain't gonna even put the link or nothing in there, but the last time I smoked is on video in my YouTube. But I was in the bathroom with my shirt off. If y'all want to go through my videos, and I was talking about something, I can't remember. I don't know if I was talking about the mark of the beast or what, but I was talking about something, and as I was making that video, I kept having this thought, like, or I might be mixing situations, but I knew I made a video though. But I just kept having this thought, like, of me taking, cause I had my weed in the jar, of taking it and just throwing it. I kept having this vision. I couldn't shake it. You feel me? Like, it was almost like while I was smoking, every time I closed my eyes, I kept seeing myself throwing it. I looked at Christina and was like, man, tomorrow, man, I'm dumping this joint out. You feel me? So I could have been on some, man, I'm about to smoke it all. But sometimes you gotta, it's almost like a ritual. Like, it's like alcohol. You feel me? Sometimes you gotta see that bottle in there for you to be like, no. You know what I'm saying? To build that discipline. You know what I'm saying? So even though the weed spent the night with me, I ain't sit up there and smoke it all. And then next day, I woke up and I poured it in the grass and stomped all on it and all that, bro. And I ain't smoked since. And I'm very proud of myself. And that's a couple years now. So that's how I started smoking, you feel me? Like, weed was taking everything away. Weed was gonna end up getting me to the point where I can't see my kids again. You feel what I'm saying? Long story short, on phone them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying, fool. Like, times I should have showed up, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because I was worried about getting high. You know what I'm saying? It got that bad. So, you know, it takes prayer and it takes faith, bro. And Jesus Christ is for sure undeniable in my life. I don't care about what nobody else believe in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of these Christians that be on this, you know, these platforms just overdoing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you straight up my experiences. So the next video I might make is, you know, telling y'all the time I heard God's voice. And I'm not talking about no, I'm talking about a voice that scared the hell out of me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I stopped smoking. I feel like it was divine intervention. You know, intervening in my life and saying, no, you know what I'm saying? It's time to let it go, or you're not gonna be able to keep your kids. And you know, they've been with me since. And I thank the Lord that He gave me the time to get it out of my life. You know, cause who knows where I'll be. So I thank y'all for watching. Whoever watched, make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. If y'all want more videos, just leave a comment. If you want me to tell a story about anything, just, you know, I'm probably still record videos too. So, all right, y'all, man. I'm out. That's divine intervention, man. For faith, I know my grandma was probably praying for me. You understand what I'm saying? I know my great grandma was praying for me, and I thank the Lord for them, because without my grandma dying, I probably wouldn't even. It sound crazy, but I'm saying without her dying, you know, I needed something that was gonna make me put my big boy pants on front of her. That's the best way I can say it. Like, I'm not glad she died. Oh yeah, my God. Like, no, I wish I miss her every day. I still remember her face, but you know, it made me put my big boy pants on and be the man that I feel like she would want me to be for. If I'm not gonna think about who Christ wanted me to be, who she wanted me to be, and it's right for me. So I'm accepting. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, I'm doing it for my grandma. I'm doing it for me. You know what I'm saying? That's what she wanted me to realize. Like, boy, you living here for you. And now I got these children. I got a wife, man, that I got to be here for. So, man, God showed me that weed ain't right. So, anybody, you know, who told us the lie that it was right? Friday. When we watched Friday, when Smokey said, it's me, it ain't you. You know, that's what made us want to smoke so bad. Watching Friday. So, you know what I'm saying? It's so, as I said, I was tired, so I'm gonna get on up off of her. But I thank y'all for who check out the music, man. I love y'all, man. I appreciate the love, bro. If I sound a little lazy, I ain't got no sleep, bro. So I've been on grind mode, trying to get music together, trying to, you know, got kids. I'ma lay it down, bro. I ain't high. You feel me? I don't smoke at all. But I don't even drink. That's done. You know what I'm saying? That's another story. So I thank y'all. I thank the Lord. Jesus Christ help us run it up. But I'm out, man.